In Rogue One, a Star Wars story, Darth Vader will make his first movie appearance since Anakin's fall to the dark side in Revenge of the Sith. He's not expected to have a ton of screen time, but fans are still excited to see this iconic villain back on the big screen. Of course, the Star Wars universe expands far beyond just feature films, and a lot has happened in the 20 years between when Episode 3 ends and Rogue One begins. Here's what Vader's been up to according to the official Star Wars canon. About 5 years after issuing Order 66, the Emperor accompanied Vader on a trip to the planet Ryloth, planning on using himself as bait to lure out a resistance force. But their ship crash-landed in a remote area of the planet, and the two Sith Lords were attacked by a horde of insect-like lilacs, which they dispensed with mercilessly. Vader then stopped Palpatine from killing a young Twi'lek girl named Drua so that she could take them to her village where they regained contact with the Empire for retrieval. Drua didn't know who these men were and was kind to them, but ultimately Palpatine ordered Vader to kill her and the entire village.
As you wish.
Vader carried out the order, reinforcing his loyalty to his master and again proving just how far he'd fallen. Shortly after the events on Ryloth, Vader embarked on a mission with Moff Tarkin, investigating an attack on an Imperial base. Vader was initially as cold to Tarkin as any other Imperial officer, but during their journey, the two began to develop a mutual respect. Tarkin eventually realized Vader was in fact Anakin Skywalker, his ally in the Clone Wars, and by the end of the mission, it became clear how Tarkin could refer to Vader as my friend in their scenes together in A New Hope.
You, my friend, are all that's left of their religion.
As for the mission itself, Vader and Tarkin uncovered Admiral Rancet's role in the insurgency and had him executed for his betrayal. About a decade after that, Vader was seen personally giving orders to the Grand Inquisitor, one of the many agents attempting to wipe out the galaxy's remaining Jedi. Vader tasked him to find and recruit Force-sensitive children and kill any who resisted.
And so it will be done.
Before that could happen, the Grand Inquisitor was killed in battle.
There are some things far more frightening than death.
Escaped Jedi Kanan Jarrus and his Padawan Ezra Bridger barely survived their first encounter with Vader. Later on, Vader piloted his own TIE fighter against the rebels, taking out one rebel ship after another. But during battle, he was shocked to feel the presence of Ahsoka Tano, Anakin Skywalker's former apprentice.
The apprentice lives.
Vader then informed the Emperor of his discovery, and the two spoke of using Ahsoka to lead them to other surviving Jedi, including Obi-Wan Kenobi. In the meantime, Vader dispatched two more Inquisitors, the fifth brother and seventh sister, to track down the Jedi he'd encountered among the growing rebellion.
As you wish, my master.
Several Inquisitors would die trying to eliminate the former Sith Lord Maul. Vader decided to take Maul on himself, but Maul escaped, and after once again effortlessly defeating Ezra, Vader was confronted by none other than Ahsoka Tano herself. The monumental battle between the former master and apprentice took a toll on both of them, with Ahsoka realizing what Anakin had become. Ahsoka got some hits in, at one point slicing half of Vader's mask off, and when the dust cleared, Ahsoka's fate was unknown, while the injured Vader limped away. For the outcome of Vader and Ahsoka's battle, we'll have to wait for the next season of Rebels, but in the meantime, the Dark Lord of the Sith makes his triumphant return to the big screen in Rogue One, a Star Wars story, opening December 16th in the US. For more on Star Wars and its ever-growing expanded universe, keep it right here on IGN, and may the Force be with you.